What up, my comic fans? Kara here, Capital K Comic Reviews, coming at you with another video. This one, we're going to be getting into techniques on cleaning your books. Stuff you can find around your home, normal little stuff that you can find around your home. It's not hard, and give you some ideas and tips and tricks on how to clean your books before you press them. So, let's get it. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to give you some tips in there on how to clean your books, DIY kind of styles. There may be a couple of things you may need to go out and buy to help the procedure go along, but anyway, most of the stuff you'll find around your house. But before we do click into it, if you'd be so kind to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I drop new content on my channel on a regular basis. So just click down there, be much appreciated. We'll love the support, and I'll keep making these videos for you, and hopefully you enjoy them. But yes, I'm going to be cleaning comics today, showing you little tips and tricks on how to do it. Today I'm going to be cleaning Spider-Woman #1, this bad girl right here. There's a couple of things I want to clean on it. We'll go through it, but that's going to be the one. I'm going to do a couple of videos on this actual book, or working through this book. So I'm going to be cleaning it, putting it in the humidity chamber, pressing it and seeing what it comes out, because it's got a couple of defects which we'll point out as this video goes along. But this one we're just going to be focusing on cleaning and what's involved in cleaning it. So we'll click over it and I'll show you the few things that you need to get it, and then we'll start getting into it. Alright guys? Alright guys, here we go. Spider-Woman #1, cleaning it. What you will need, just stuff you may need around your house, that you've got around your house. First off, we're going to start off with, you'll need your gloves, either cotton gloves or something like that, or rubber gloves, whatever you got around the house. Use that because you don't want to transfer the oils and that off your fingers onto the book while you're cleaning it, and so forth and so on. The next thing you'll need is a few earbuds or Q-tips, what they call in the States, but little earbuds, you know what they are, for precision cleaning and stuff like that. Another thing you'll need is tissues, or some kind of tissue, preferably lint, kind of three tissues or something like that. I've got an eraser that I use for my artwork and stuff like that. We'll go through why to be very careful with that. So and another thing I've got is a brush, just like a makeup brush or something like that. My daughter gave this one to me for ages ago for cleaning my books, so it's very good, it's fine and it's nice and gets all the dust and dirt and stuff off it. But yeah, like a brush of some sort. And then the last thing which you'll probably need to buy is a kneading eraser or a gum eraser, which you can pick up at any art store or any stationery shop or anything like that. That's probably one of the only things you'll need to pick up for this. You know, if you can't get that, maybe we'll try rubber. We'll go through that, and the difference between that is that that's a lot harsher on your books. I try at the very most never to put this on color, never to put a normal eraser on color, because it has a good chance of taking it off, and that's not what you want. That's probably why you need the kneading rubber to get that guy off there, or get the dirt off there. So that's basically all you will need. A couple of other things you can need, but we'll cross those at other videos further along in the future. So this will pretty much get you started on what you want to do, and it's pretty much called what a dry cleaning, or dry cleaning is. This you can, if you wanted to get a steamer, and you can steam the book to make it more pliable and stuff like that, easier for you to work with it. But I don't have a steamer, I don't really think. I just use my humidity chamber to clean it up. But yeah, so like I said, we're going to do a couple of things, and we're going to give it a clean, especially on the back here. There's a few things up here, up the top here, if you can see it. There's this one dot here, I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of that dot there. We'll give it a stab, but it's already taken some words and that off, which has already, as you know, dropped the grade of the book. But my main thing is to get these kind of things off. We'll have a quick play around on the cover to see if what there, because you can see it's a bit yellow in the white and stuff like that. Maybe able to bring that up a little bit. Well, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, we'll start off. All right. So chuck your gloves on, guys. Especially if you're dealing with other people's books. I'm alright because this is my own book, so we'll chuck these bad boys on. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the old brush here and I'm just going to give it a dust off. You'll be surprised at how much dirt, you know, you probably look at the cover and think, nah, that ain't really that dirty, but you'll be surprised. You watch in a second. So I'm just dusting all the light debris off, all particles that are on it. Right, and then we're just going to grab this Q-tip, and one other thing you will need, guys, is move those out of the way. It's just a piece of paper. Just so you can lay it down on the book. So when you're working on it, because the last thing you want is when you're rubbing away on the book, is that crinkling up, and that gives you thing to apply pressure onto the book while you're cleaning the letters. But that's basically it, and just move, and it makes it easier to move it around. You can also put a sheet down or a nylon sheet down underneath it, just to make it easier to work around, because if you're doing it on the board or on the wood, it could scuff up the back cover. We don't want that. So anything that you can do to help minimize damaging the book at all while you're doing this, any kind of restoration work, cleaning work or pressing work, by all means do it, because it pays off in the long run. But so we just got a normal Q-tip there, and we'll see. We'll just start up in the top corner here by the 35 cent, and we'll just give it a rub and see what we can come up with, though. Just light rub, circular motions. Not too hard, bit of pressure, but not too hard, guys. Yeah, I can see a little bit there. You probably won't be able to see it on there, but I can see a little bit of dirt. If it will focus on the tip there, and that's just from that little corner. You might not be able to see it, the camera might not pick it up, but we'll keep going. So we'll go along the marble. And you'll be surprised how much this will, it is kind of known for, after cleaning it and then like humidity chambering it or steaming it and then putting it into the press, how much it helps the gloss. Now, when cleaning it, once it's all finished in it, you'll notice that it'll be a bit glossier. Once I finish this, I'll have a photo of it before and that after it. So yeah, cleaning it. Now it is a patient person's game. Like with anything, good things take time. This book is not too bad. It was more the back cover on this book, but I thought, stuff it, I might as well give it a once over, no harm in it, eh? So if you just saw what I did there, which is a good indication, because if you go back and forth, you have a chance of going off the page and flicking up the edge of the book. So doing that might just, you know, pay to work away or work towards the edge of the book, either that way or that way, circular motions, or Cut off the ends or something like that. Alright, so see, look at it. It's all blurry. I wish you guys can see it there. As you can see it. Almost up there. Bit of dirt. So even going down, and you'll be surprised how much dirt is actually on the colour of the box. So even with colour, just be easy because you can. It's all so easy to take colour off the page, and that's the last thing you want to do, is to take colour off, because once you take colour off you can't put it back on, can you? So I'm just going to give it a quick once over. Now, you know, and that's a quick thing you can use. The kneading rubber is just It's a very good tool, very handy tool to have when cleaning books. It's a very soft rubber, hence why they call it like a gum rubber and stuff like that. But, any other things coming out. And there are other options that you can get. There are, I can't remember the name on the top of my head, but look at this. It is just a gummy. Now this one's got a plastic coating around the edge of it just to keep it supple on that, but it's just like a soft as gummy rubber. See? Yeah, like a blue tack kind of tacky rubber stuff. And you know, you don't have to have much, you know, a thing like that. Or now I will say, when using it, because I tend to use it when it's on my books, I tend to use it on just either rubber gloves, or because these ones, they're all kind of, what are you doing? You want to do it in a ball, and you just roll it. But see, the problem with these gloves is that you'll it will pick up on it. But if you're going to do it with no gloves, make sure your hands are bloody clean. Try not to do it without gloves, really. We'll flick to the back of the book, and there's one at the top here. Let me have a look at it. I'll pull up to the camera so you can see it. If you can see that black line at the top there, I want to see if I can get rid of those. So just grab a piece of paper. So if you guys remember what I looked like before, see, look at that. And that's just from that line. Those two lines I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like now, if you can't already see it. Yep. Pretty much gone. So it might take a bit of time, but you know, that one there, that brown one there, I might just try and get the old, I'm not going to even put the soft rubber on that. Try with the cotton bud. You can see that already. Now I'm not going to put the hard rubber on it because of all the lettering on it. It'll strip all that lettering off, take all that ink out, and I don't really want it. Sometimes, like I said, there are just some things that you cannot fix, and this could be one of them. There may be a chemical way of getting it out. Fortunately, I don't have any chemicals, but if I do, I'll show you those ones. I don't have any chemicals on me now to do it. but that's because some of the things that you're going to fall into. Now it looks like a bit of something has gotten in there, sat there for years and just embedded itself into the paper, into the back cover, which is unfortunate. So all you can do is work around that and bring it up to a certain grade, but that will always put it down. So this book will never get up to a high grade. It'll get to a mid to high grade, I'd say, once I've done some other things to it, stuff like that. But you just keep going with your soft rubber, with your brush, with your tissue. You know, even with just using the tissue, it's just like using a cotton bud. It's just there to just clean dirt off, really. And see all that already, and that's just down the spine. Hey. Yum yums. Yeah, so you know, tissue is another thing you use, but using your rubber, there are all sorts of different rubbers you can get, kneading rubbers and hard rubbers and stuff like that. But always make sure never to put this rubber. You could just so lightly, ever so lightly. Don't try and put any pressure on it over colour, because you will start stripping. See, look at that, you know, and that's just really lightly. And that was just to show you guys that how easy it can strip colour off the book. And that, I'm telling you guys, that was super light going across that yellow, and it's already picked some of the yellow off, if you can see it on there. Best option is to stay away from colour, but like I said, if you do decide to go onto colour, set your own risk, and only give it a couple passes, guys, because once you start ripping that gloss off or start erasing that gloss off, there's no going back from that. And you know, I'll do it again for you guys just to show you. See, I'll just clean the edge off, and we'll put it on the side. So see, we'll see, it looks slightly, and look, that was three passes. And then started pulling the black off from there. It's not really what you want, is it? It hasn't affected the colour at all so far, but like I said, at your own risk, I wouldn't personally do it. You know, not unless you're really extensively experienced with cleaning and stuff like that. I'll just keep it to the whites at the moment. One thing these erasers or rubbers are good for are whites. See, look at that. It's just taking off whatever colour was on the white off there, which just looked like a bit of red or something, and that was on the white. And yeah, always clean your rubbers. Don't ever just keep going, because what you end up doing, like you've probably done with drawings if you're an artist, you end up smudging whatever's on the rubber onto your artwork that you don't want rubbed off, and then you're like, crap, you know. So it is a patient man's game. You will get there in the end, and you will get happy if your hopes aren't up too high, you know. Like I said, if you're coming across one like this, you can physically feel it's an indentation on the back of the book, and you're like, yeah, I'll be able to get that out. Yeah, maybe depending on what it is that's gone in there, what it is that's embedded itself, and what tools you've got on hand to try and get it out. But with the tools that we've got at the moment, with the soft rubber, normal eraser tissues, and the earbuds and brushing that, probably not going to happen. As you've just seen, I'll try to get that out without damaging the back cover too much. It's probably going to stay there unless you've got like chemical lift out or something like that, which I don't have at the moment, like I said. But yeah, these are just beginners. You can just go along the white bits so softly, clean them up. Look at that. Clean them up. Get all that dirt and grime off. Yee-hee. And that'll bump your grade up a couple, well, you know, a little bit. And then we go pressing, bump it up a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and that's where you want to go. But like I said, with this comic, she won't get up to top tier purely because of that indentation on the back, and a couple of other things that'll be wrong with the comic, but we won't go into that. That'll be in the next video. But yeah, and you know, same with the foxing. You get like what foxing is, the brown spots that can turn into the black spots, which is the dreaded black mold and stuff like that. Can kind of get some of those out. Some, not the hard out, hearty ones, but we'll get some out. See, you know, look at the little dirt I'm pulling off it. Like I said, always clean your rubbers. When cleaning, always make sure you're going away from the page, you know, where the edge of the page is, where it opens. Go towards it. Always go towards it. When you're going down, always go towards that. The spine's alright because the spine's a spine, so you can, it's much more forgiving. But like I said, once you go off there and you start coming back, you could get it kinked up and start stuffing up the comic worse than it actually is. So always work away from those, towards those edges, towards it, or you know, if you're going out that way away, but you know what I mean. So yeah, look at that, mate. There, so that's a quick learning tutorial. See, look at all the bits you got off here. Gotta put dust down. So that's beginner's tips, DIY kind of styles and the stuff that you need to clean your comic books and get them up to a grade that you like. But well guys, that's it in a nutshell, how to clean your comics, stuff that you got around your house, and a couple of things you will need to buy. Can't get around that one though, but you can just start off with an eraser and go from them, but stay away from the colours. But practice on your reading books, just like you did with the pressings and starting pressing your books. Start on your reader copies, get better at it before you jump on to key books like that, and so forth and so on. So hopefully I've been able to help you in your journey to start cleaning books, and just another bit of arsenal for your pressing arsenal really. And yeah, hope that's helped you. Stick around for the other videos in the weeks to come, because we are going to be sticking with this comic. There are a couple other things that I want to get out of it, indentations and stuff like that. I'm on humidity chamber, we're going to press it so you can see the cleaning process all the way through, from cleaning, humidity, chambering it, and then pressing it, and then the end result back in the board, back in the bag, and back in the collection. So yeah, with that said, thanks for joining in, thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, be so kind as to like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I drop new content on my channel, which is on a regular basis. But hit that, love the support, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video guys. Whiz out.